Welcome to Sports and Touring, and today, yes, you have guessed it, I guess from the thumbnail, I've actually bought my first supercar, and I'm here with my son Damani, who this car was probably more his dream car before it was mine.
It was my dream car. It was definitely my desktop wallpaper at some point, so yeah.
And Mr. JayEmm On Cars, James Martin here, who has brought along this incredible Audi RS7. That was my taxi this morning. Morning, James, how are you?
Morning, very good.
This is a very, very nice ride you've brought with you today. What happened?
Well, I was meant to have it next week, and with what we were doing today, I asked Audi if I could have it a little bit longer than normal. Told them what we were doing with it, picking up your first supercar, and they didn't want to see you go and do that in a BMW 1 Series. But I've also brought you just a small little something to look at, not leaving it with you unfortunately, just to give you a little bit of YouTube inspiration.
Oh, okay. Oh, I know what this is. What? Congratulations, man.
Make sure to do this properly.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Wicked.
Wow, look at that.
And in fact, when you get one, they give you a little bit, so basically you can both have one when you hit 100k.
Oh.
So if you're a member of the team, you get it.
Look at that. JayEmm On Cars, 100k. Man, how did it feel when it arrived?
Yeah, really surreal actually, because like I waited for it like 2 months after I actually hit 100k,
Yeah.
and then I got bored and emailed them, and then they're like, oh, you are 100k, aren't you? Yeah, so I'm like, oh, I guess you have a pack then, thank you. And yeah, it sat at home for 2 days before I even opened it, and I was like, yeah, it's nice.
That's awesome, man.
I don't know where I'm going to put it, but
4 years of hard work.
Should we go pick up a car?
Let's go pick up a car. Let's go pick up a car. So we're inside VVS now, and I have to say the cars in here are amazing, but there is one particular car that I just can't stop staring at and smiling. But VVS is kind of one of those places that you keep seeing, and Damani, you've always wanted to come here, haven't you?
I've seen this place, I mean, for years and years. I've always wanted to come here. It's been a childhood dream of mine to even just be in this place and see the cars that they've got here. So it's awesome to be here and to also be collecting your first supercar from here. So yeah, it's awesome. It's been a dream of mine to even be here, and also a dream car of mine to collect. So it's a pretty perfect day.
And I am so happy that you can be here just to kind of share in this experience. And my friend James, who's been amazing, as I said before. So James, do we think we can give them some hints about what this car is without giving it away?
It's white, it's naturally aspirated, it has bucket seats, it's got carbon fibre on the outside, aluminium underneath, and there's a lot of cars in this showroom with this kind of chassis and engine in it.
That's some pretty good clues, and I have to say this car is very, very special. It's very, very rare, so let's stop dragging this out and show you the car.
I have bought an Audi R8 GT Spyder, one of only 333 cars in the world, 33 of which are in the UK. This has the 560 horsepower variant of Audi's 5.2 litre V10 engine, also found in the Lamborghini Gallardo, and it delivers 0 to 60 times of around 3.6 seconds, and a top speed of 199 miles an hour. I'm still blown away by it. I still kind of have to pinch myself. Come on.
I'm going to say this because you're too humble to say this to camera, but I'm so proud of my dad for working so hard his whole life to be able to be in a position to own a car like this. It's not obviously public knowledge, but my dad has come from literally starting from nothing. There was one point where he was homeless, living out of friends and family's sofas and struggling to have a place to eat, money to live. But he never stopped, never gave up, worked his whole life, worked hard every single day. I've been there to see it for the 21 years I've been there with him. He built his companies up, built everything up to the point now that he's driving a freaking supercar. And I just want to say I'm so proud of him, and I love you, Dad.
I love you too.
I've just noticed how many times it tells you it's an R8 GT.
Yeah.
There's R8 GT badge on the side still, 2 on the door, 2 on the floor mats, 1 on the gear shifter, 1 on the steering wheel, 1 on each side of the car, 1 in the back of the car. It's just like, why would you not want it to remind you, to be fair?
James, who works here, the dealer, said to us that he got a phone call from Pommery Champagne, and they wanted to send me a bottle to congratulate me and thank me. So I want to say thank you very much, Pommery. And the reason for that is, if you watched one of my previous videos, I was at Salon Privé checking out some incredible supercars and hypercars. And I was there as a guest of Pommery Champagne. They looked after me so well, and I'm really touched by that. Thank you so much, Pommery. I really, really appreciate what you've done here. That's really, really touched me. Thank you so much. Just to say, the 370 Nismo is going to still stay on the channel. We're going to actually do a few things together, aren't we? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm going to get Damani driving the car a couple of times as well. I think that's the real reason he wanted me to buy this car, just as an excuse for him to get to drive the 370 more.
A special thank you to In The Bag PR for introducing me to their client Pommery Champagne, and I'm sure they played a part in having that bottle sitting in the car waiting for me. Thanks also to James Coultree of VVS for an incredible buying experience beginning to end. Further thanks goes to Daryl of Holmesdale Finance for putting together an incredible package making buying this car possible. And finally, an extra special thank you to James Martin of JayEmm On Cars, my friend who supported me through the entire buying experience and made it possible for me and my son to enjoy driving this car together for the first time by going out of his way to pick us up in the morning. Also thank you to Audi UK for the RS7 he brought us in.
So we're going to end the video here. If you've enjoyed seeing this and want to follow this experience, including the first drive, which will be coming up next, make sure you give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, choose notifications on all videos, and we will see you next time on Sports and Touring.